Morning, everybody. Welcome back to a session I'd like to call Remember the Titans. We're going to call this Remember the Titans. My memoirs, my digital memoirs, you feel me? Just taking some time to remember the past. You know, it's always best to reflect on the past and on what used to be. Feel me? I'm sitting there actually just skating, to work, listening to some of the music I've come out with, and it's rocking. Some of it's jamming. Some of it's jamming whammy, double planet. You feel me? It's jamming for real. The instrumentals is jamming. It's great work over the years, man. I'm actually kind of impressed. But as I listen to the lyrics, I can't help but to think and remember of where those lyrics were born from, all the times and emotions and everything you go through in life, you feel me? I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's like I remember as a kid everything being pretty good, like nostalgia, you feel me? Everything going not perfect, not the way you wanted it always, but everything was alright. Like I was in a special part of family, we all did music. We all, worked hard. Well, most of the boys worked hard. Like I remember my childhood was my dad coming home from Bay Point, bringing like two, not bottlenose dolphins, but the other dolphins, the rainbow colored dolphins with the hump head. Bringing like two of those home from a fishing tournament. We cut them up, we eat them good, boy. Hey, we douse them down, boy. Yeah. Those good times. But even then, like the one year it snowed in Panama City, Florida, it was like 89. We'd already been here a year, and like snow was forming on the ground, like you'd step on it and disappear. That was also the last year they had the space heaters. Like last year we had a space heater. It was so cold. We got our jackets on. It was around Christmas too. It was in December. We got our jackets on, went outside and made little snowballs out of the flurries and threw them, and they just fell apart. No snowmen or snow angels that day though, but hey, they were mud angels. Man, my childhood was actually kind of cool. I guess because it was steeped in imagination, Like my childhood wasn't, it was difficult, but it wasn't hard, Because I'm the type of person, I made that choice. If you gotta work hard to be happy, then bring it on. That's just how my family is, Yeah. Me to this day, I'm still a hard worker. I remember having my Ninja Turtles jumpsuit, you feel me? Oh man, my little Ninja Turtle gun, I had all that. It was fun. I had my Power Ranger bed suit. Mom's got me. Hola, Oki Papito. My little Power Ranger bed suit. So I'm sleeping with rain. I'm just in it to win it. I was a Saban kid, you know. I like my life. My life, it wasn't bad. At times, I'd even say it was kind of wonderful. Never cruel. In the teenage years, I got in trouble with the best stuff. Hold on a minute. Ooh, I can make it. Yeah, grazie. I mean, my childhood years was filled with everything a childhood should be filled with, you know? Love, caring parents, you know, everything you needed to grow up. I was a chubby kid, so I ate good, you know? And then there was my teenage years, you know. You know, that song, of course, when it comes to my teenage years and women folk, it's always a sad song attached to that. Hello, Kibabito. Morning, morning. So I don't know about your first experiences with women. Mine wasn't so pleasant. Well, I mean, it was horrible, you know. I mean, they were belated. Shoot, I was 7th grade before I even thought about getting a girlfriend. 6th grade, I started my journey to music, which was fun. Of course, I started on trumpet. Oh, Dizzy Gillespie. And the greats. Yeah, I can make it. Louis Armstrong while I'm at it, you know. Hey. I learned that instruments had different tools with them. You could lose a plunger and have a wah-wah for a trumpet. And get a mute for a trumpet and have to use twice as much air to push the note out. Yeah. That was fun. Learned how to, then when I started playing baritone and tuba, bigger mouthpieces. So I started to learn how to triple tongue and double tongue and diddly 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 and all that. You know, music theory stuff. And you know me, I was into winning. So I did it to the death. Once I learned how to triple and double tongue with a big mouthpiece, of course I went right back to the trumpet and learned how to triple and double tongue with the trumpet. You know, all that. So fun. It was fun. Then later on switched to the woodwind instruments, the reed instruments in particular, saxophone, the clarinet. And that's all saxophones, alto, tenor, and soprano. And then when I did the clarinet, come to find out they had instruments that used 2 reeds instead of a mouthpiece and a reed. So you got the double reeded instruments like the oboe, the bassoon, you know. I have to double check the bassoon, but the oboe definitely. That was fun. And you learn to control your air supply with the vibration of the reeds to create a sound. Which was cool, difficult but cool. But you know me, hard work, be happy, bring it on. I learned almost everything there was to learn in music. I learned how to read music, bass clef, treble clef, piano. Learned how to read all. Learned how to write it so that I could make music for other people to play along with. Then come to find out on that train of thought, I had a friend, Mike Anderson, at my home. Then you had Andy Ponce, another homeboy of mine. We were like the trio trilogy. Like everything music. It was me, Mike, and Andy, you know? That part of my life, that 8th grade of high school and the rest of the, 8th grade of middle school and the rest of the high school career. That right there, that was all music right there. It was all superiors and solo and ensemble. That was all nothing but the best. We was real about being the best. We practiced hard. We drilled each other even harder. Like in our squad, like me, Mike, and Andy, we were hard in the practice. So much so that some people told us we barely had to try. It's like that's because we practice so hard. Trying is effortless. So when we do try, we may mess up once or twice in the initial play. And they think we've been practicing the whole time. Like, no, we just know these notes. We know these key signatures. We write harder ones ourselves. That's why Euphor's Nightmare, the hardest euphonium solo supposedly ever written. Yeah. Did that in solo and ensemble for a contest between each other. Wasn't a good contest because we all missed less than 5 notes in the entire thing. Which was superior to the judges, but to us, it was like, how many did he miss? How many did I miss? How many, you know? And we were like that. How I missed one, Mike missed 1. I remember Andy missed like 3. I think I missed like 3, 2 or 3. Like, it was crazy. I believe that's how it went. How it went in my mind. Man. Did a little on after college, after high school, I mean. So after high school, I straight up went traveling. I went touring. Hooked up with my brother Gabe. Hooked up with Deuce 5000 and the crew. And we all went gallivanting across the southern states, you know, doing shows. But of course, Gabe, he was making money and doing shows. Us, we was just there to help. Paid our own way, put our own gas in them, and we was out. Of course, a whole year of that gets old. We wasn't getting paid, so we were done after a year. We were like, no, after 3-4 years, we were done. Of course, I got trapped in Jacksonville, so I was sure enough done. 2003, 2004, I was done. I still wish I would have went to that MTV Music Award, BET Music Awards, my bad, in 2004. We were part of CTE back then, and great, man. I really wish I wasn't trapped in Jacksonville. I wish Lewis could have went. It just didn't work out that way. See, I was still kind of innocent back then, all about honor, about integrity. See, and I still am to a degree. I'm about my own honor. I'm about my integrity. I'm about who I stand for as a man. But I also realize, now that you know that, I'm not going to keep doing it to benefit you and only you, because that's the trap. That's not cool. That's taking advantage. So you know who I am. I know you know who I am. I don't have to prove that anymore. Now that I'm an adult, now that I'm a man. My past speaks for me. You can ask anybody about me, how hard I work. You can ask anybody about how dedicated I am. I don't have to prove that anymore. So that's how I go. And now I notice all the people taking advantage. You know, sometimes you gotta open your eyes to that. You can't be a doormat all your life. I'm talking to myself on that one. Because I was a doormat in the first part of my life. A long time I was a doormat. Now I realize, you know, I set up a whole almost 200 set of rules for me to follow so I don't accidentally become a doormat again. You know, because I would. Because my first impulse is to help people. It is. And now I have to temper that with heart and respect for myself, so I can help people as long as it doesn't put me out. You know? As long as me helping you doesn't cause me to struggle, yeah, I'll do that. I'll help. But the moment that I'm struggling trying to help you, listen, this is my life, listen. Like, it took me a long time and a lot of heartache and pain to come to the realization that this is my life. I'm living it. I can't live it for you. If I can help you, you can help yourself. Just be me in that situation, because I've noticed that no one can be me in any situation. I noticed that at work. While I'm at work, I'm like, when I'm on the dishes, people leaving tags on there. It's a rule to take tags off. People leave tags on there all the time. If it was me, they call me back, come get me. I call them back, come get them, and they say I'm being petty. I'm like, okay, there's no me in this situation for me. And I realized that, and I'm like, there's no me in any situation. There's no person to strive to do the right thing. There's no person to catch the slackers and the laziness to even attempt to do the right thing. So I just let it go. Not going to shorten my life for that. You know? What it? I guess that's where I'm at right now, though. Been skating for a while, you know? I remember a lot about my childhood, about me growing up. And most of the parts I don't want to talk about, because it deals with the childishness, selfishness of my own family. You know, when I was growing up, I listened to the same stories my dad told me, you know. Klingon-oriented stories, you know, with honor and pride in the family name. Yeah, I love that. Love those stories. I got down with those stories, you feel me? And I grew up accordingly, bringing honor to my family name, my house. And then I looked around and noticed I'm the only one. Like, the only one. Like, full disclosure. Because I know I want it to be truthful. My entire life is true. So, full disclosure. My family is not normal, you know? I mean, nobody's family is normal. But to actively put up a facade to seem normal to others, you know, just it's a little twisted. But I guess it gave me an active imagination, helped me with coping. Everybody needs to cope. So my coping mechanism in life is always to help out, always to work hard, do what I can to bring some joy and smiles in this dreadful world, you know? I enjoyed that. That was me. What I did. Bring life and happiness to a world gone mad. With selfishness and depravity. Yeah, 'tis the life, isn't it? Living a life like that, they almost might call you insane. You do throwing trash in that dumpster. They ain't even here. That's the doctor's office. Come on in. Like I said, selfishness and depravity. But not my business, right? I skate on. Right? Yeah, now I'm being followed. Yeah. Let's just say my life has been a mixture of sunshine and rainbows. Of course, you can't have rainbows without rain. Can't like the sunshine if you ain't got no rain. Can't appreciate it, huh? There been hard times, there been easy times. Mostly hard. You know, I think that's for a lack of knowledge early on in life. See, I've always been the one in search of truth, search of knowledge. The more you know, right? Like, the more I knew, the more happier I was. The more I figured out the world, the more I learned what this world was and what was it about. Its duality. First, it weirded me out. Then, you know, I'm cool. I'm cool. Now I'm just trying to move forward. Move forward with my businesses, with my life. Just move forward. That's all we can do. To the top, the clock stopped ticking. Plan for the future, right? Well, that's been part one of my memoirs, you feel me? Part one of Remember the Titans. Stay tuned for part two. That'll be out. Well, you know, we ain't gonna put a time limit on this. So y'all enjoy the rest. I'm gonna try and make it across this road. Y'all have a great one. And if you don't know, now you know. Always be amazing to yourself and excellent to each other. Peace.